Hey everybody, I received this awesome gazebo from the brand for me to give you an honest review. I want to tell you all about it, its features, how to put it together. I'm going to do an all in-depth video for you, so follow along and listen in. Now, quick disclosure, this was sent to me by the brand Modern Shade for me to make this video for you and describe its features. All right, so this particular gazebo is a 12 by 12, so 12 by 12, a perfect square. It fits up to 10 to 12 people. Our family easily fits in here. Gazebo also comes with these mosquito nets. You can look from the bottom, and they zip up on all four sides. So no mosquitoes will get in. It makes you nice and comfortable, especially in the evenings when there's a lot of mosquitoes out. As we move inside, I do want to emphasize how large this gazebo is. There would be plenty of room for several family members, even a dog, whatever you would like. All right, while we're inside, I do want to point out this roof. It is a waterproof design, so no leaks are going to get in. It is also a double roof design, so you get airflow going in, out. Let's say if you have smoke, the smoke can get out. Design it overlaps the first roof, so it's not going to leak down to your furniture. It protects your furniture. No UV rays are going in, so there will not be any issues. The hook at the very top there, that's made for hanging up lights or a chandelier. Some other features I want to point out is that this gazebo is sturdy. You can secure it down to your cement on all four sides. It is also rated for 70-mile-an-hour winds in case you had a hurricane, tornadoes, things like that. And it also is built to withstand snow. I think it can handle up to 20 pounds of snow per square foot, so you will not have any issues with snow, as we do here in Pennsylvania. Okay, if we look up close here, it does have a wood look finish to it. Now, the gazebo does come with these sleek lights. They do turn on when it gets dark. There's a little sensor in there. It also charges via solar, so that's a really cool, pretty neat feature. All right, we're going to switch gears here a little bit, and I want to show you more about the installation process. You'll receive 4 boxes just like that. They're neatly packaged, nicely organized. They all come labeled and also come with the parts list, so that was nice. Now, when you start the installation, I do recommend looking through the book and familiarizing yourself with what bolts there are and what parts exist. So that was helpful for me, and I do recommend that for you. I did use an impact driver. It just made things a lot faster, a lot simpler. And you also probably need 2 or 3 people just to help balance it out, especially in the beginning of the project. We were just getting started. Now, if you're going to use an impact driver like I did, I do recommend hand tightening first and then finishing off with the driver. Be careful not to over tighten it. That could break the bolts. Now, in the early stages of the project, I do recommend having a level just to make things simpler by having things leveled off and squared off. Bolts line up better and everything fits nicer. All right, here I got started on the roof. I just made sure everything was lined up correctly. And overall, just pretty simple. The roof does take the longest just because there's so many different connection points. What was nice is all the bolts are the same. So every bolt pretty much is the same. So that was really nice tights. And I just had a bunch in my pocket and I just kept going at it. All right, I do want to emphasize that hand tightening these bolts before fully tightening them is the way to go, because sometimes I would tighten something and the next bolt wouldn't fit. I would have to loosen the one to make the second one fit and then tighten both together. So within about 2 hours, we had our framing complete, and it just got dark, so we just finished off the roof the next day. I do see this project taking anywhere from 4 to 6 hours to complete, so please keep that in mind. The sheet metal roofing did come in this secured shipping container. Just take it apart. You don't need any of that. Unpackage it and lay it out just so it's nice and neat and you know which part goes where. For the roofing, you will need a pretty tall ladder, so make sure you have that before you get started. And again, keep things loose and then tighten them. And the manual did say to go left to right, so that's what we did here. And here's a quick example of how the roofing screws on. It's pretty simple. There's 2 bolts at the bottom, and then there's a plastic piece that goes up top to secure it in place. All right, once the roofing is on, it's pretty easy going from there. You're just putting on the mosquito net, putting on the lights, things like that. Make sure to take the cover off the solar charger, and in the battery, there's a little slider that you got to take out. Now, here's a couple videos of it fully assembled. We added lights to it, and we love how it looks on our patio. We love how it looks at night. We got a campfire going. We spent some time with the family outdoors, right by the heat. Overall, just such a cozy vibe. We can definitely see ourselves using this even more in the summer. Overall, we're just blown away by this gazebo. We love the look it gives toward patio. We loved how high quality everything was. I would recommend this gazebo and any of the other gazebos that this company offers to anybody that needs one.